Hi Capricorn, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette. If you never viewed me before, this is a brand new channel. Um, I am really excited about starting this channel. Pretty much I've cleansed your space, um, and meditated on your cards. And if you've watched tarot before, if you've not, it's pretty much this is a general reading. Take the pieces that resonate and drop the parts that do not. Um, what I pretty much do for what I've been doing so far is I have two decks. I've already pre-shuffled them, um, but I like to do just a final little bit of a extra shuffle. Um, Intuitively, I kind of just stop, cut the deck, and then I do the same with the clarification deck. To pull the energies for what is coming in for March, and then we kind of go from there. I pull what is there. And then if additional clarifiers are needed, I'll take pop outs for those. I know some readers don't take pop outs. The way I see it is that if it's going to pop out or if it is going to be pulled, it's going to come out either way. If it's meant to come out, it's meant to come out. So let's get started here. When I was meditating on your cards, um, you were the first sign that I really got kind of like energy of maybe more of like a more passion it kind of energy. And what I mean by that is like if you have some like more of like a love energy coming in, or maybe you have a connection right now. Um, I was getting more of like that kind of coming in. I also was getting like the feeling of like more of like you're going to be going out or trying new things, or maybe going to like maybe going to some like maybe like music festivals. I was feeling like that, like maybe music, trying like seeing new things, just going places that you don't normally go to. I feel like I was coming in, trying new things. Um, just I feel like the whole general idea was new. It was kind of like I feel like. So on the first deck, you have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. On the clarification bottom of the deck, you have the Justice. So really what I feel like that's saying is that something is almost what I feel like hanging in the balance. Isn't that perfect for that? Hanging in the balance. So let's see what is kind of saying if that's kind of resonating. So we have first card we have is the Devil card. That's your power card. So we have the Devil, we have the Five of Swords, we have the King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Right, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so right now, okay, no. So the Devil, we have the Ten of Cups. So already, I feel like that's saying something good is coming in. With the Five of Swords, you have the Empress. The King of Cups, you have the Three of Cups. With the Five of Pentacles, you have the Six of Pentacles. With the Nine of Swords, you have the King of Pentacles. And with the Ten of Pentacles, two wanted to come out. You have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. Alright, so Capricorn. This looks like a pretty good reading so far, is what I feel like. Alright, so right off the bat, this is your power card, the Devil card. I mean, this is your power card. Um, but the Ten of Cups, this is saying in that card, you have that rainbow, you have, it's like, the beautiful, the Ten of Cups also, it doesn't mean just, it's also, it's about um, the calm after the storm. It means, blessings after something, you know, not only is this your power card, but if you've been dealing with anything toxic or anything that's been almost like a almost if it's been a I'm gonna say a burden or something like that. I'm getting the word burden. I feel like that because of that hangman card and that justice card. If you've been dealing with something that's been kind of just like kind of giving you that stuck energy, um, I feel like it's going to all play out in your favor. With those two decks, that hangman and then that justice card on the bottom. I feel like you've just been kind of like kind of hanging out in limbo um with that energy. But I feel like it's gonna play out in your favor either way. Oh, I am so sorry about that, Capricorn. All right, on the next card set, you have the Five of Swords and the Empress. Now, with this combination, I feel like, and especially with next to that Devil card and that Ten of Cups, if you've been dealing with, you know, somebody who's almost like a bullying energy or someone who wants to, like the standard is, the Five of Swords is, someone who needs to win at all cost. Um, or, just like that type of feeling. I feel like, almost if you're letting them win, and you're learning to walk away, I feel like it's for the best. Because with this Empress card, if you can see, I'm trying to get things just right, so I apologize. You have this Empress card, and she's open to this. She has this whole elaborate spread. Like she's welcoming all this, she has all this food out here, but in the picture, there's somebody getting ready to walk up to her, you know. So it's almost like if you're letting somebody win, it's almost for the better because she's has this whole new abundance coming in. She's welcoming in a whole new, you know, a whole new, maybe a whole new group of people, or she's going to a whole new, um, to me, this looks like she's in a park and um, she's inviting, you know, she's waiting for a whole new, um, it's like a party. She's like she's just waiting for everybody to arrive. So I feel like she's walking away from, you know, you could be walking away from the situation where you're gonna let them win. That's fine. And you're just gonna welcome in this new abundant, sunny, lifestyle that could be coming in for you. With your next cards, you have the King of Cups with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, it can be about um healing, it can be about celebration. With the King of Cups, I feel like this is also, you know, you're maintaining your emotions as well. So I feel like this is also about healing as well. You could be you could have taken a step back for a while and kind of almost not have been really out and about. You could have been almost like just I don't want to really say hermiting because we don't have the hermit card, but I want to say kind of keeping to yourself. You've been quiet, but now you're kind of in this space where you're healing, you have your emotions under control. So now you're ready to kind of go back out and socialize. You have the three people in the card with the Five of Swords, and now you're ready to go back out and socialize because you're in a much happier environment. You're walking away from those people, or it doesn't even have to be about socialization, but if it was, that's what I was getting about meditating on your cards. But if it's not about a social situation, then I feel like it could be about, um, you know, uh, just in general, maybe if this is not friendships, it could be about family, it could be about organizations, love situations, really anything that you felt like you were kind of perhaps maybe bound to, and you just felt like you were maybe losing there was no winning in this situation. With the Five of Pentacles, you go from the Five and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like, maybe at one point you were just felt like maybe you felt like you were left out in the cold, or maybe you did feel like you were on the, you know, losing side of things, but you Five of Pentacles is about, you know, you don't want to draw any attention to your weaknesses. You're not one, and Capricorn is not one to do this. Capricorn is a very strong sign. It is not one to show weakness. Um, it's very assertive. Um, in their, in definitely I've worked with Capricorns before. They're very assertive. They definitely have a boss-like energy. They're very good with money. So I feel like with this, if this was about money, maybe if you were down um, on your luck about money, I mean, you end with the five of pent or the excuse me, the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like if this was about money, you're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. Things are looking up in that retrospect too. With the Nine of Swords, you have the King of Pentacles. And I feel like that's another sort of confirmation about this. In this one, the Nine of Pentacles, it's about stress, it's about anxiety. Um, you could be having some, you know, uh, worries or, thoughts and, upsets about things, about money or about your stability. But I feel like, everything is going to kind of play out in your favor. If this is something that is in reference to a person, if it's another fellow earth sign, um, but take it how it resonates, it doesn't have to be. Um, if it's a person, the King of Pentacles, this could have to do with you know, I like to refer to this as a leopard that doesn't change its spots. Um, type of energy. I'll pull some additional clarifiers as well. But at the end, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the best money card in the deck, of course. And that came out with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. And what I feel like that's saying is that the Ace of Wands is, saying that light's burning light, that candle's burning bright. And it's saying, out with the old and with the new. And with the Page of Swords, I feel like the reason why that's there is because maybe, the Page of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Ten of Pentacles, that's not just a good money card, but it's also about obtaining information um, that can really be something that you can pass down, something that you can hold on to. It's very valuable information, which can, lead to great fortune, something that can be passed down. With the Page of Swords, that is, she's studying in that card, so this could be something that, knowledge that you've gained. You could have been, this could be something that you've studied. This could be something that you've been reading up on. This could be something that you've um, just kind of have really not even intentionally have studied up on. You just could have just maybe have just learned this through your recent journey. Um, take it how it resonates, but it'll be leading you um, to a better way of living, I feel like. Let's pull some additional clarifiers. Let's see what's going to kind of pop out here. What's the Ten of Cups with the Devil here? Okay, with the Devil and the Ten of Cups, you have the Six of Wands on the bottom here and the Six of Cups. So, two sixes is always a really good confirmation of blessings after, blessings after, a hardship, which is, almost the same type of thing with the Ten of Cups. Six of Wands is, a victory, and that Six of Cups, this could also be something from I feel like with the Six of Cups, that's it's a very whimsical card. There's these hot air balloons all over that, with those mountains, kind of showing you that, those mountains are being removed and you're getting up in that hot air balloon. You're rising above those obstacles, and you're saying goodbye to them. Better things are coming. Better things are looking up. Things are looking up. Almost like look up in the sky. Let's see. The Empress and the Five of Swords. We have the You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Star. Yeah, the star. Yeah, you have the star on the bottom. So, they call the star the wish fulfillment. And I feel like, the Knight of Pentacles, he's, this horse is, it's in this bright, golden, you know, nice peaceful area. And there's, this dark, scary, dark area where he almost doesn't want to, he looks hesitant about going out to. The star is all about, having faith, a wish fulfillment, you know. And what I feel like is that saying is that, maybe you've been you were kind of stuck in this Five of Swords environment for a long time. And maybe you felt like you didn't really want to branch off into this Empress environment. Maybe you were kind of stuck in that Five of Swords. And then you just kind of felt like, okay, well, there is no losing this battle. And you finally felt like, even though it's dark out there, you're headed into a better direction. It is dark, things are new, but they're going to lead you in a better direction. With the Three of Cups, King of Cups 2 wanted to come out. You have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, but also the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. So I feel like what this is saying is that the Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess with the three. So yeah, I feel like with the Seven of Swords, the High Priest, so the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you're doing things, it's all about doing something in, groups, the Three of Cups, the, Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is all about, a group setting. I feel like the High Priestess is that you are doing something quietly. This is something that you're not really exposing. You're keeping to yourself about something. With the Seven of Swords, I feel like that's also, it fits very well with the High Priestess. You're doing things quietly. Um, some people say it's a lying, cheating, stealing card, but honestly, I feel like it's, with those foxes on there, one's kind of peeking out, one's kind of exposed. I feel like this is just kind of doing things like you're just doing things quietly. You're trying to just get back out into a more comfortable environment and get your emotions straight. Get back out and try to just, live your life comfortably, emotionally. What's the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles? You have a lot. You have lots of more cards coming out than any other sign so far. You have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom. So you have the Four, the Five, Six. You have the Temperance card and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles with the Temperance card. So the Page of Pentacles can mean an opportunity that is, it's the start of something, but it's long lasting. It can mean like an offer of something. Somebody could come in and offer you something. Um, the Temperance card is all about, um, turning a negative into a positive. Um, it's also a card about you being patient. I feel like you've been wise. I feel like you've been um not really I feel like you've been patient, you've been not indulging, like I said before, Capricorns are, they they're good with money, and I feel like you've been doing just that. Um you've been crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's, and I feel like you've been doing just that. Like you've been very, very careful about how you do things, and this opportunity's coming in. The Four of Pentacles as well, that could be a card of, your money increasing as well. Your financial situation is improving. What's the King of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords? That's two. That's all right. We have the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Swords. So the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Now, with this Ace of Cups, you see those really pretty flowers. They're just blooming out of that teacup. And what I feel like that's saying is that there's something that you know, that you're really you're having anxiety about something, but whatever it is, it's almost like mm, there's really nothing to worry about because your stability is going to be almost okay, you know. Your the Ace of Cups is about, your emotions overfilling. They're overfilling, but but whatever it is that you're going to be stable. You're going to remain focused with that Knight of Swords. I feel like you're having anxiety about something, but with that Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you're having these anxieties, but as long as you remain focused, your stability is going to be um fine. I feel like your stability is going to be fine, and um I feel like you almost need to nurture yourself a little bit more with that. Um, and almost I feel like next to that also is that because you have been so um maybe so done so well with your money as well. Maybe you maybe need to treat yourself a little bit. What is the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands, Page of Swords? Just one card, please. Thank you. All right, and lastly, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, another great card, and you have the World on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, another great money card for you. And then, what this is saying is that, the World card is, it's about achievement. It's about, you know, the end of a cycle. It's about crossing through that portal. Um, it's also about, you have the Ace of Wands, out with the old and with the new. You can also be um, studying up about travel as well if you're trying to explore. I felt like the beginning of the reading you were going to be um trying new things, traveling to new places. So I felt like, whether this is a vacation, whether this is just new exploration, I feel like that could definitely be involved. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like, she's focused on, her money, she's focused on her resources, she's doing everything, the right way. um and I really feel like that's kind of, wherever it's taking her, um, or wherever it's taking you in general, it doesn't really matter, what it is. It's just, you know, whatever the card is. But wherever, it's taking you, I feel like, um, that's pretty much the theme of the month. It's just, exploration, a newness. I feel like it could be opening up just new avenues and new doors for you. But I'm gonna leave it there, Capricorn. Again, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Uh I know it might have been a little bit shifty and stumbling. This is my first round of readings. I do promise and hope it gets better. But until then, I'm going to be posting the weekly readings after this. But until then, I hope you enjoyed your reading and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.